For divine shot, KJ events, this real talk's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Knicks shit, dripping in Knicks shit. Up in the world most famous arena with a click. That's the conglomerate. The Knicks real talk, we real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variant, dominant. Paying homage to the cat in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that. You don't care for hyperbole, we straight facts. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, the side. My entourage be on the job, my energy. 50 tripping in tempo. As they cook my game plan, and my brand for loot and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that the Knicks we know is pretty, but we all stay giddy. But we embrace the fan base like the late Anthony Mace. We create the logo when there's hair space that appear like square space. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. And 50 Dexters on the court, looking pretty legit. I think true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew for him a few bars to shine like stars divine on Mount Mars. Knicks real talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks real talk.
Right here. Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks real talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Knicks real talk.
We here.
Here we go, let's go.
Knicks real talk. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Let's get it. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What's poppin'? Knicks real talk. Let's get it. Y'all heard the intro. You already know. We in the building, man. Game day, man. Knicks real talk. Knicks down there in Indiana about to get it poppin' against the Pacers today in the Hoosier land. So we're going to get it poppin'. Me and Shaw Powell going to get in here and break all this stuff down. You already know, man. Here we go. Let's go. Knicks riding going for 7 in a row. That's what it do, man. So let's get into it, man. Shaw Powell, what's poppin'?
Salute to you, Divine. Salute to the chat. Let's get it.
Yeah, yes, indeed, man. Football Sunday, big game today. But right now, Knicks got a 5 o'clock game down here in Indiana. I'm looking to go 7 in a row, try to get this victory and get on back over to the East Coast, get back to the world most famous arena, and try to go ahead and take advantage of these games we got going on here, man. But so far, so good. What impressive last 10 games for the Knicks, playing good basketball. What can we say, man? 7-3 in the last 10. We get into all that on itinerary, break it down. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at. When I get up in here, man, salute to you guys. I know it's a football Sunday. A lot of teams are in action. Jets, Dallas, everybody. But right now, we got to hold it down because our boy's about to get it popping in about another hour and a half. But I'm excited about tonight, Shot Powers. Knicks going for 7 in a row, man. That's amazing. So they're playing good basketball right now, and let's see if they continue this thing going.
Yeah, of course, man. I believe that we got a great chance of winning tonight, man. You know my motto, man. Push the pace, grab some rebounds, and hit your free throws. You got a great chance of winning tonight, and I believe the Knicks will do that tonight. With this new infused defense that they have up under them right now, I think they're like the best in the league right now, man. And they're the longest winning streak in the league right now. So. Kudos to the Knicks, man. Let's see if they can get out there tonight and do what they do and try to create.
Yeah, real talk. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be really excited. It's like a must game because I'm so giddy about the way they playing. Like I don't want y'all to lose this game. Y'all got to win this game. It feels like a must game from the standpoint of how good we playing. But salute to Jermaine, my man. Jermaine, salute to you. Switchball, salute. Lyndon Lynn, salute. Like I said, it's a football Sunday basically, but. We in here, Knicks real talk, man. We got to get it popping for the game at 5 o'clock. I'm really excited about the way the Knicks are playing basketball right now with the inclusion of the young guys that with Quentin Grimes and Deuce McBride and all these guys. They playing good basketball in New York. Tom Thibodeau coaching his butt off. RJ starting to get back in his groove, coming up that little kind of slump he had. Not going to understand that he didn't play all summer because of the contract year. He couldn't play basketball organized all summer long, and because he didn't want to take a risk of injury and not getting that, being able to negotiate with the Knicks this summer, so it kind of played a part in the way he started the season. But you know what? Now he done got them games under the belt. He's starting to get into his bag. He playing good basketball. Julius Randle playing phenomenal basketball, especially the other night on the defense end. That was crazy. That was good. And what can we say about the point guard Jalen Brunson? He's just in another zone for the Knicks right now. So it's all good, looking good around, man. The role player playing a good role in what they're doing. But that starting lineup is really on point. And salute to Mitchell Robinson. I think the MVPs of the team right now, it got to be, to me, Jalen Brunson and Mitchell Robinson. I mean, you got to throw Randall in there for what he's doing. But Mitchell Robinson's playing some good basketball for the Knicks in that anchor in that center position, man. Our defense is thirsty. They ain't giving up nothing. They're making guys earn every shot they got. And it's starting to show in the stats throughout the NBA where they at right now. They rank pretty well. We'll get into all that later. But other than that, man, it's a football Sunday. I know some of you Jet fan people is playing. I know some of you Cowboy fan. I hate to say it, but they out there playing. Our boys, the Giants, got it tonight. at 8:20 against the Commanders, man. Big game for us, big game for Daniel Jones. Let's see if we can get it popping tonight with all that. But other than that, man, it's really I'm really psyched about the Knicks, what they're doing right now. Overall, the basketball that they're playing, they are playing some good basketball, man. And I can't be more happy than the way they play, man. They really put it out there, man. That defense is really playing some phenomenal basketball, and the 3-point shooting went from a certain level when we was on almost 28, 29%, but we moving up shot power around about 33 for the season. Last 10 games, like 35. So it's good to see, man. They really holding it down, man. Let's hope they can continue this thing against these young boys down here tonight in Indiana. Let's see if we can pull out another victory.
Yeah, it's all about matchups tonight, man. How we match up with them and how we go at them. Big matchup to watch, Mitchell Robinson and Miles Turner. I mean, like you said, Devon, Mitchell Robinson has really been holding that center position down when he's in there. A lot of things that he does sometimes don't show up in the stat sheet. I always joke around and say, 13 points for Mitchell Robinson, 15 rebounds, and 2.5 blocks, but about 10 almost blocks. Those almost blocks is what I talk about a lot about Mitchell Robinson, because he intimidates a lot of people when they drive to the hole. With that being said, I hope that he can come out here tonight and, double up tonight, get a nice little double, that 13 points, 15 rebounds that I talk about, and, hold that matchup together. And we just got to come out with pace, man. Come out with pace and play some defense, man. I believe that they might put Grimes on Halliburton, to match up at least on defense. So let's see what happens tonight, and let's go from here, man. We're on a tear right now. We're looking for 7, and I think we can get it tonight.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%, man. They are playing some good basketball right now. Everybody locked in. They find their groove. I'm really, really impressed with the way they shoot the 3-ball lately, though. That was that. Not only was it our Achilles heel on the defense side of the ball early in the season, but on the offense side of the ball was our Achilles heel too. Shooting from the three category. And right now, they're playing good on both sides of the ball. They're shooting it well and they're defending it well. That was one of our main issues with why we was at early in the season, but they done turned all that around, man. These cats is really locking it down on the defense, and we'll throw up the stats in a minute and where they ranked that in the NBA overall. But a big game tonight, just to know that we 16-13. We win tonight. We literally jump over Philly, who's 16-12, into the 5th spot, and they're not even playing today. So I mean, it's just fun. It's just fun watching. For me, watching scoreboard standards. Watching the standards, normally I wait till we get later in the year, shop hours, to start watching where the Knicks is at in the standard. But now, because of the way they're playing and the way the East is, I'm just like, okay, we won game out of here, we won the half game out of here, or whatever the case may be. We win this when we go up, we lose this, we drop down. So it's kind of fun just going over the analytics about where we at as a team when it comes to the standards. You got to salute the Knicks, man. They really looking like they got to hold that 4-6 spot down. I just think by the way they're playing, they are playing some good ball. So let's see if this maturation continues. We go out there tonight and prevail, man, and come on 17-13, coming back to MSG against the Steph Curry list Warriors on Tuesday. So I'm really excited, man, and hope we can go in there tonight and do what we do.
Yeah, this team can really turn it up. They can really score the basketball. They're pretty okay on defense. I haven't checked where their rankings and defense is. I'm pretty sure they're probably 15-20, somewhere around there. They're probably somewhere in that lingering, maybe 18-21 or something like that. But the Pacers get out there, and with Halliburton, they're a defensive threat, and he's a point guard. He knows how to facilitate. Alongside of him scoring, he knows how to get the ball to people to make them better. And they got some guys out there. Their second unit is pretty strong. I've been doing some some homework, and their second unit is pretty strong. I think their second unit is somewhere in the 12-15, top 12-15 scoring in the league, somewhere around there. They're in that. I don't think they're top 10 yet, but their second unit can score the basketball. So we got to be effective tonight, man. We got to go out there and run those guys. They've been doing great work. New York Knicks has been running guys off of that 3-point line, pushing them down towards Mitchell Robinson, and the opposing team is making mistakes, and we're capitalizing on mistakes. So we got oh man, I should have wrote this down. I think about 20 points on turnovers, turnover points. I think they made last game Chicago was like 13 or 15 or something like that, and we made about 20 points off the turnover. So we continue to push this pace and play this great defense that we that's coming forward. We should be in good standings tonight.
Yeah, that point. Yeah, you're 100% right. Them points off of turnovers is amazing. They lock and cast down and get a lot of points off a turnover, and that's really what it's all about. And what I love about that is the points of a turnover is also coming off because they create a turnover, they pace is even faster. Soon as Mitchell Robinson block a shot or Quentin Grimes, somebody get a steal, they going, they running. And that's what the key to. If you want to get any opportunity to push a pace in any sport, in NBA especially, you got to create the turnover, because that means that the other defense is not set. They back on their heels. You get a block shot, your boys know what to do. Start running. And I think they're doing a good job of that so far. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at, man. Jet Life, my life to my man. Salute to you. I know your boys out there trying to grind it out today, man. Down there in MetLife, so hopefully they can prevail. Switchball, salute E. Gibson, Linda Lynn, Raymond, everybody. Salute to the chat, man. Knicks Real Talk. Let's get it. It's the Game Day show, man. You know what it is, man. We got a game down here in Hoosier country tonight. Knicks going for 7th in a row. I think they should be able to go out there and prevail. They bring their A game tonight, and I think they locked in, so I think they will. The young team they playing down there in Indiana Pacers, man. Halliburton, Duarte. I mean, you still got Buddy Hield and Miles Turner there, but Ben Mather and all these guys, and Nimrod, that boy can shoot the lights out of them. So definitely going to be a challenge for the next night. This is one of them games you want to call it a trap game per se, but can't sleep on these boys. These boys going to be some good competition. That's why they 15 and 16 are right around that area. They're right there in the mix, man. So I don't think they'll stay there, but I do think this is a game tonight that the Knicks should sleep on. And let's see what's on tap for the night, man. Let me drop our itinerary in the building and just hold on. We'll be right back, man. Knicks Real Talk, Divine Shaw Powers.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. Yeah, let's get it, man. We back, man. That's what's on tonight, man. The starting lineup, you see the Knicks rolling out. It's the usual suspects from the last couple of games. We put that up there right quick and let y'all see who they rolling out there from both teams' perspective. For the New York Knicks, starting lineup as I put out there. Let's get it popping. We got Jalen Brunson in the building, Quentin Grimes, R.J. Barrett, Randall, and Mitchell Robinson. And for the Indiana Pacers, they rolling out tonight with Tyrese Halliburton, Nimrod, Buddy Hield, Jalen Smith, and Miles Turner. So I think we played that pretty much that same lineup the last time, except for I think Nimrod didn't start, but he's been shooting the ball lights out for them guys. So you got to keep an eye out for them guys tonight. They can light the ball up pretty good from out there. If you look at the teletape, they shoot around 37% from the 3-point area this year. So they really got a good team shooting wise. Defense is suspect. I think we should be all right there. Miles Turner, a good shot blocker, but other than that, you look at that starting lineup, I don't see no defenders that's going to get a Knicks a problem. Halliburton is not a great defender. Hield is not a defender like that. Excuse me. I apologize. Thank you. And then Jalen Smith, young cat. He I don't know. He probably would have a problem with Julius Randle. So I think tonight I'm not worried about too much on the from their defense side of the ball. I'm just worried about what our defense is going to do. Are we going to come out there and keep playing the way we've been playing the last 10 days, 10, 20 games? We play the way we've been playing the last 10 games, 7-3. The Knicks walk out of Indiana with a victory tonight. And I can see that coming to fruition because I do think that this team is really locked in right now. They're starting to get a rhythm, get a groove. The camaraderie is there. The chemistry is starting to really take place. Sharp hours. Quentin Grimes finally starting to really get into being in that starting unit now. And the first couple of games, he had to kind of get the kinks out of him because obviously he was out with the foot injury. But now, lately, he's kind of got a rhythm with Jalen Brunson and them, man, and that brother locked in. And that starting five is pretty much a Knicks starting five unless something dramatic happens and from a trade. But I like that starting five we got right now, and I hope they can keep with this continuity they got because they're really playing good basketball.
Yeah, talking about Quentin Grimes, boy oh boy, man, this guy's he's starting to show why the Knicks covered him so much, why they didn't want to put him in any trades and stuff like that. His defense is elite. He's a pretty, I mean, for me as a Knicks fan, man, he plays some hard-nosed defense. He doesn't give you nothing easy, and if you score on him, you earned that shot. You know what I mean? So I'm big on Quentin Grimes right now, man. He's coming into his own. He's starting to, I think since his winning streak, I think he's averaging probably close to 12, 13 points a game. I mean, he's getting you about 4 or 5 rebounds a game, 2 assists a game, 1 or 2 steals a game. You know, he's starting to fill up the stat line, you know what I mean? And it's been impressive since he's been here, since he's finally got a couple of starts. We've been getting the ball together. We've been putting things together, and now he's starting to hit the shots. You know what I mean? I seen when he shoots the shot, for me as a Knicks fan, it looks like every time he shoots the shot, it's going to go in, man. He looks like he has that pure, quick shot with a click of the wrist, man. And you know, he's a big he's a guy that's going to probably stay healthy and stuff like that. He's going to be a Knick for I believe a pretty long time.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. He is playing. He's really starting to come into his own, man. He got a lot of special qualities about him. He really does, man. He has qualities that we've been looking for in a Knick 2 guard for a long time, and in general, I mean, that's why was crazy. That backcourt is so that right now that backcourt can be for the next couple of years one of the best in the NBA. You know what Jalen Brunson giving you. You know once Quentin Grimes will eventually be a 17, 18 point scorer in the league. That could be this year, depending on how much time he got left. So you know to have them two going moving forward, to have Quentin Grimes with that defense and that offense and that 3-point shot with Jalen Brunson, what he doing, that's a pretty the Knicks backcourt to me is set for the next so many years. But I know they're going to re him up, like I said. So knowing that you got Jalen Brunson locked in for 4 years, and then when Quentin Grimes off his rookie deal, you give him whatever you want to give him. You know, you see this thing moving forward, man, and for a while, and that's good to see, man, because he is playing good basketball for the Knicks. You can't say that he's not making a difference, along with Deuce McBride and them young guys, the way Thibodeau shifted this whole thing up from a rotation standpoint. And them cats are just playing good basketball. They got a rhythm going on right now. Julius Randle right now playing all-star level. You know, Jalen Brunson all-star level. RJ starting to get to that level. I mean, last game, one point away from Julius Randle, we had 4 guys that scored 20 points in one game, all 4.
Don't even remind me that fan dude.
Yeah, man. So that was pretty impressive, man. But let's see if they can get it going tonight. They're not gonna have an easy task. Them guys are playing some good basketball down here in Indiana, man. Even though they're in the last 10 games, they're 3-7. You look at the tail of the tape, but they've been playing some good basketball, and I think they got a bright future down in Indiana. But I think we got to go in there and put our big boy pants on tonight and get these cats to business and get up out of there and come on back to the MSG. Now I think the way that one, what I noticed about the Chicago Bull game, Julius Randle really took that like, no, we got to win this game. Julius Randle played like we know we got to win this game. And I kid you not, man, his energy to me was like, okay, we got to win this game. You know, and I think for them to beat Chicago back to back like that, and they took that shit personal the other night and went out there and gave them the business. That let me see where the team mentality is at. When you get Julius Randle locked in like that on the defense side, that means that this team is realized, like, you know what, we could be that almighty 4th seed again. That's what they seem like they playing to me. They feel like they could be that almighty 4th seed again. And I think that's pretty good to see. Because I really believe the way they played the other night, 114-91. I mean, you thinking that this is a revenge game for the Chicago Bulls? You think the Chicago Bulls gonna come out and get the Knicks some business maybe because they beat them the other day? No, the Knicks spanked them boys, and that tells me this team is literally locked in. So let's see how it go tonight. Let's see if all that energy can translate down here to Indiana tonight, and they come out there with a victory shot power and get to 17-13 and fifth in the Eastern Conference. Would be pretty nice.
Julius Randle. I've talked about Julius Randle since the offseason. I was worried about Julius Randle coming back this year because of how us as Knicks fans are. You know, when we really get on a player, we really get on a player. With that being said, Julius Randle has changed a lot of minds, even mine somewhat. I always thought Julius Randle was a good player, man. 20, 10, and 5. You know, I mean, can't take that away from him. But the effect that I thought would have, what I thought could have affected him this year is how the Knicks fan chatter, and he has been in his aside from the ejection game, he has really been in his bag, doing his meditations, helping players up, giving players pounds, really motivating. Since he had that little dinner or whatever, that little thing that they had together, so they could talk about what they need to do and how they've been playing together. The last game, man, I joked around and said I wanted to trade it because of other reasons, you know what I mean, playing at FanDuel. But Julius Randle is playing amazing right now, man. Like you said, all-star status, and his numbers is up. He's starting to find his shot with the three-pointers. The last game that we played, man, what effective defense. This guy must have stripped the ball. Like I know he had like 3 steals, but he was swiping at everything. He was trying to put his hand in the cookie jar of everything. And I appreciate that. He's out there playing basketball. He seemed like he wanted to win that game in Chicago. So I'm hoping that he comes out with that same emphasis tonight, that he wants to win the game against Indiana.
Yeah, real talk. Just to piggyback off what you said, even in the all season, we was like we all said, it's not the Julius Randle game, it was the issue with his mentality. So with that, you know, I always say, Julius Randle in 2020-21 put the New York Knicks franchise on his back, literally. In 2021, he put this team on his back and got us to the 4th seed. I mean, he had help with RJ Barrett and Randle, but Julius Randle was the reason, you know, that we got to what we got. And right now this year, man, his numbers don't lie. 22.4, 9 rebounds, 3.6 assists. And he got, you know, he playing good basketball, man. Let's hope we can keep it going. He's shooting the ball well from out there in the, for 3-point land, having a bounce back year from that area. And that's good to see, man. You know, he's shooting 33 still, but better than it was the last couple of years. For the last 5 games, Julius Randle dropping at 38 percent from the 3-point line. So salute to him, Shot Powell. I agree with you 100%. The guy is playing good basketball. Let's hope he can keep it going and continue just leading the team. He's being a lead. He's really showing a leadership quality. I love him. Jalen Brunson and RJ Barrett. You want to call them mid 3, whatever you want to call them. They're the big 3 for me on the Knicks. Them cats is really doing their thing, man. So let's hope this thing can continue. But salute to Julius Randle, man. Great job overall this year so far, man. Like you said, other than the game the other night, and passion. Sometimes your passion and your frustration gets the best of you. We are human, but you know what? He came back to the next game, and you know, cat balled out, man. So I'm really excited about that. So I think he's one of the main reasons this engine for the Knicks is really is fine tuning and running on all cylinders. You know, he really a big part of that engine, man. So let's see how he do tonight. I think he gives Jalen Smith the business tonight. I think this might be a 30-40 point game from Julius Randle. I don't think Jalen Smith could do anything with Randle. And the way Randle playing right now, any given night, that boy could put up 30. I mean, he just playing like that. So let's see if they can continue this grind, man. But it's been fun, man. Salute to the chat again, man. Switchball, E-Gifts. I know it's early. Everybody watching football. But next we'll talk. We in the building, though, man. I'm super excited about the New York City Gritty Committee. They back. You know, I had to kind of taper my grittiness about my team. You know, this team we love so much at the beginning of the year. But the New York City Gritty Committee is literally back. They back. Their defense is on point. They playing gritty. And I just think they got to keep it popping, man. So we getting there tonight and win tonight, 17-13 through 30 games. What right where I need them to be. 4 games. Yeah. Oh my God, right where I need them to be, man. So salute to the Knicks, man. He said Q Dot dropping 25 tonight. I gotta give my man Will Will the other night. Will had him dropping 25-2 once, Nick. Y'all fell short by 3 points. But definitely Will. I had to hit Will up in the comments. He had picked Quentin Grinder had 25 points the other night. And in one play he could have had it. And I think with a 3, something happened in that play. He didn't get it. But on the 3-point shot, he had 22. He's another cat, man. You get that from him on the regular. Oh my goodness. Y'all don't need Zach LaVine, nobody. You get Quentin Grinder give you 15, 17 a game regularly. You don't need nobody. I'm good. With that defense, it's like him scoring 30. He's scoring 17. He ain't giving up 13. So I'm good with that. I'm good with him, man. I'm excited about this young man moving forward. He's finally in his second year, guys. Only his second year. He probably haven't even played a full season combined when it comes to game. Last year he didn't play that many games because of injury. He didn't play a full season, and this year he just got in there starting like that. So, man, listen, that brother gonna be on the cusp of something. So yeah, I'm liking what they planned. I can see that once, and they suit to you as well. To my man Fabian E gets in the chat is where it's at. Next we'll talk. Let's get Divine, Shy Powers, Indiana Pacers tonight, man. 5 o'clock. But I'm good, brother. I'm good. The energy is good. I'm feeling good because the Knicks looking good. They playing hard basketball down there. Give Tom Thibodeau his flowers. He doing it. He really is, man. Salute to Shirley Willis. Shirley, what's popping? Salute to you, sister. Appreciate you getting in here. Real talk. She said love Grimes game, but sometimes I feel he has to control the speed. That's facts. He fact. You're 100% on that, Shirley. And I think it's just because he's young and he probably overhyped because he finally get his opportunity. And it happens. But you did a great point there, Shirley. I do think that he just got. I think it's just all of the energy that he got, man. He probably just so geeked right now to be playing the way he playing in that starting lineup, which he probably been fighting for the whole summer. And he finally there. And so let's hope he can control that, Shirley. Good point though. Salute to the chat, that's where it's at. Shirley, thanks for coming in. Fabian, you already know what it is. The chat, that's where it's at. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe, man. We in the building, man. Knicks Real Talk, the game day, man. Pre-game show, Divine and Shaw Powell. Shaw Powell, I think another person we got to give flower to is Deuce McBride. Deuce McBride been playing good basketball for the Knicks in that backup point guard spot. And salute to Derrick Rose for understanding that, even though I'm still mentoring this young man, he getting the popping. But Deuce McBride is that defense is special, and he's starting to feel like he's starting to find a little bit of a little rhythm offensively. Not being hesitant, just going ahead and going at it. I like what I'm seeing from that young man right now.
Deuce McBride, Miles Deuce McBride, man. Implemented him into this rotation, this 9-man rotation that we talk about that Tom Thibodeau has exhibited. He has been electrifying, man. He has been defensive. He plays over the screen. He plays you to his strength. He plays you to on your non-dribbling hand to make you push the ball with your dribbling hand. To a defender like Mitchell Robinson. I said this about 2 or 3 games ago, man. Give him about that. Then it was about 2, 3, 4 more games of this. And I think tonight we may see a little bit better outing from him tonight. I'm hoping, as a Knicks fan, I'm hoping that he comes out here tonight and not settle with the 3-point shot because he can shoot that foul line. I mean, that top of the key down, he shoots that very well. That 15-foot mid-range, he has an excellent game with that. Hit a couple of those tonight. Maybe hit a 3-point night tonight. Get about 9 to 12. Try to get 12, 13. That the teen numbers. Try to get that 13 points tonight. But with his defense and what he's doing, he's effective, man, and what he does, his long arms, he's in the passing lane all the time, and he's not scared. When you look at him, you see grit. When you look at his face, when you don't see no smiling when he, you don't see him laughing when he does a play or he gets the quote unquote on the court kudos. You see his face is like, yeah, let's get it. He really fine-tuned with putting out that productive defense on somebody and stuff like that, making a big time shot, making a steal and making a pass or something like that. So big up to Deuce McBride right now, man. And I hope tonight that he can shine a little brighter, shine like a diamond. That's the word I'm going to use every time I use him, Quinn Grimes, and IQ. Those guys are fire this year. Their defense is really uncanny this year.
Yeah, they are, man. Since them two been inserted into this this team on a more regular basis. I love when I see Quentin Grimes quickly and Deuce McBride on that court back there defending. I mean, literally, man, you know, he got his hands filled tonight with TJ McConnell.
Yes.
McConnell is a real savvy young. I'm a veteran guy. I'm say been around a while. TJ McConnell, real got real unique skill with that basketball, man. But he's quick though. So we're gonna need every bit of Deuce McBride's quickness tonight, whatever he can display there in his arm length, just to keep McConnell honest. But I do think Deuce McBride is really starting to come into his own. I'm happy about this here, man. I'm glad the young man got his chance. I salute to the Knicks organization because they don't give up on these guys, man. They like, listen, your turn to come. Just be patient. Your turn to come. And that's just the way it is. And salute to the organization for just believing these guys, man. Saying, listen, I know it's rough sitting on the bench not getting no minute because it got to be rough for a lot of people like Evan Fournier, and especially Evan Fournier and Derrick Rose. So Deuce McBride not gonna understand that. It's the NBA, and you know, and when your number's called, be ready. Tibbs called his number, and so far they ain't looked back. So salute that young man for doing what he's doing. Man, he really made a difference on the defense side of the ball. And I'm happy about Deuce McBride, man. And so let's see how he do tonight, man. He get in there, he get that same energy, that same passion on defense. Picking them cats up 96, 94 feet, whatever. Picking them up from baseline to baseline, and holding it down till they set defense. But so far so good. So he's one of them guys I'm really impressed with the way he's playing right now. And it's not about the numbers scoring wise, but it's the effect he have on the other side, which is winning. Deuce McBride has had an effect on the Knicks team winning wise. I'm not worried about how many points he scored. His plus minus is always in the plus. And since he's been in here. So that's what it's really all about. If you're effective when you're on the court, that you're making a difference, no matter if you're not even scoring, are you making a difference in the team, helping the team win? And he's doing that. And I think his plus minus numbers speak for themselves. They're always in the pluses because he has an effect on the game no matter what. And in the 6-game winning streak, he really been doing that. He's been really having an effect on the game. So salute to him and Quentin Grimes. And we'll see how it goes tonight, man. Hopefully it all translates to a good game tonight for him. Maybe get a little bit more scoring, if you know, and get some good defense out there, and I think we'd be all right. So I'm really happy with that bench. Him and man quickly didn't shoot the ball well the other night, but the defense in that fourth quarter was pretty special to me. So that's what I'm talking about. Even when your offense game ain't going, what else can you do to affect the game? And I think what quickly did the other night, my shot ain't popping, but he was making some plays on defense and a couple of passes in that last quarter the other night to get the Knicks to stretch that lead against Chicago. So salute to man and quickness. So we have a bounce back game tonight. I'm from an offense standpoint, and he can contribute that way. But I wasn't mad at the other night, regardless of what happened from an offense standpoint. He still had effect on the game. That's what you're looking for when an NBA player, he can have effect on the game no matter how the offense is going that night. And I think he did a good job of that the other night.
Yeah, one thing you can say about Emmanuel Quickly, IQ, is that he plays defense. He comes from a defensive-oriented college. He's come in here and he's been in the league, and every year he's tried to improve his defense. Soon will come with him as well, man. Soon he will start hitting the shots that we've been missing him. He's having up and down, peaks and valleys. You know what I mean? He'll have a really good game, and then two games after that he has subpar games, but always plays defense. You know what I mean? And soon will come for him, man. He'll start getting it more consecutive. More consistent, and showing he can lead that second unit, in battle. You know what I mean? And I really appreciate the way he plays defense, man. He's up, he plays up right in your face, and he's another one that doesn't smile much. You don't see him smiling as much and all that stuff. He gets that nasty look, that look, he gets that look, you don't really see him gritting his teeth too much or showing too many of his teeth, but he's one of those guys. Once his shot come around, because I believe he's shooting about 29-30% from the 3-point line. He'll get that up a little bit. He'll make it go in, and once he do, will be a more effective team scoring wise.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah, he definitely will. Like I said, he's one of those guys that, like you said, since he came in the league, 11 points a game the first couple of years, but every year he improved on his rebounding, his assists, his playmaking skills. So every year he looked to get better, and that's what I love about guys like Quickly and Grimes and all these guys. One thing about the New York Knicks, they do have, I can say this truly, they got a bunch of gym rats. These cats got gym rats. These cats stay in the gym. You know, and guys like Quickly and Obi and them guys, they put a lot of work in the summer. Quentin Grimes and them guys, he said, you know, him and Deuce and Brad, they always in the gym. And that's what you want. You want people who take their craft seriously and look at them make themselves better at what they do, and that way it can have effect on a team outcome, in from a winning perspective, playing good basketball per se. So salute to them guys, man. They hard workers, man. I'm happy about that, man. That young energy is important. I think since that young energy been inserted into the Knicks rotation, it's paid dividends for the Knicks. It's paid a lot of dividends, man. And let's hope we can keep it going, man. But tonight, I'm looking forward to it tonight. I'm looking forward to the Knicks go out there and give Indiana the business, man. And then come on back to MSG, man, because like I said, we got a 4 games coming at home, some of that nature, and we want to take advantage of what we got going on. I think we started to play better at home. And in the beginning of the year, we was under 500 at home, and now we 7-7. But we do got we got the the Warriors coming up at home, the Raptors at home, the Bulls at home, and the Sixers on Christmas. So that this could be a good man. The Knicks win tonight, and they got 4 games at home. They go 3-1. The Knicks sitting at 20-14, 6 games over 500. Who would have thought? You know what I mean? For the non-believers, anyway. But I'm excited about where we at with these guys. Let's hope they can get it. But I'm really looking for Miles Turner matchup with Mitchell Robinson tonight. Shaw Powers. That's gonna be a good matchup tonight. You know, obviously Miles Turner, not a great rebounder, but he can stretch the floor. So I'm gonna see how Mitch work on that. But from a rebounder, but I think Mitch will dominate him down there. But I know he's a good shot blocker. But we put a lot of pressure on they centers. I noticed where Jalen Brunson and RJ and Randall and them get downhill. We put a lot of pressure on their centers, like they were putting on us when we wasn't stopping them guys. They would put a lot of pressure on Mitchell Robinson. But I think now, with the acquisition of Jalen Brunson and Randall going downhill, RJ going downhill, going to put a lot of pressure on Miles Turner to do that shot blocking. So I'm hoping looking for Lob City tonight. They're not a great defensive team by no means, but they playing good ball. So I think we go out there tonight and with that center position be a good matchup. I think Mitch go hard, double tonight for Mitch. For me, I think he should be all right in that spot.
Yeah, I already the matchup between those two. Mitch just has to, Miles Turner likes to play the New York Knicks. He likes to play against the New York Knicks, and we had some big games from Miles Turner playing against us. So tonight, Mitchell Robinson, that defensive threat, push him to the outside. You know what I mean? Let's see if he can hit a couple of 3-pointers tonight. You know what I mean? Keep him away from grabbing any offensive rebounds. You know what I mean? Box out and grab some offensive rebounds against this guy and throw it down on him. You know what I mean? And let them know who the Blockness Monster is. I'm all talking from homeless standing right now because Mitchell Robinson is my guy, and I believe when Mitchell Robinson is a game, we have a better chance of winning. I always say this jokingly, but when Mitchell Robinson comes out, it's like the I-95, man. Everybody wants to drive that lane and try to go to the hole when he's out of the game. But when he's in the game, he disrupts a lot of people. He interrupts people from wanting to go into the lane, and kudos to Mitchell Robinson. I think he's going to have that 13-15, 2.5 blocks tonight game.
Oh, yeah, man. Second game of the season, man. We played Indiana. Knicks beat them 131-114. Mitchell Robinson was in his bag. I just don't think, that good as Miles Turner is, but Mitchell Robinson is out in the zone this year. And like I said, the Knicks probably dominate the mess out them on the boards tonight. That's why I think this game is going to be a watch because of that alone. They're not a good rebounding team. I think our rebounding numbers kills theirs. They're a good shooting team. I mean, but they're not a big team. Let me put it like that. They're not a big team. So I think it's bully ball all day for the Knicks tonight. I mean, the Knicks win this game, and they ain't shooting there. If they are not shooting 3-point ball tonight, I think bully ball alone going to beat them against them guys. Them cats can get Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle and RJ going downhill with Mitch Robinson there. Quentin Grimes can get there when he want to, and plus he can stroke it. Yeah, I think it should be a good one. Salute to my man Jarvis. Jarvis, Louisiana in the building. What's popping? Salute to you, Jarvis. Man, good. Appreciate you coming in, brother. Real talk. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at, man. I know it's football Sunday, but y'all, let's get it popping, though. Once a Nick, always a Nick. Shirley Willis in the building. Fabian. I know everybody get it here sooner or later, but it's football Sunday, so I get it. But Nick's Real Talk, Jet for Life in the building. Switch Ball, E. Gibson, Linda Lynn, Raymond Bentley, everybody. Salute to y'all for coming in on this day, man. We here, man. Nick's Real Talk. Let's get it. It's the pregame. Me and Shaw Powers, man, I'm ready to lead this thing into tip-off tonight. I hope that we can go in here and prevail, get that 17 win. Feeling real giddy about the New York Knicks right now, and what can we say, man? I'm live. I'm ready. I'm ready to get it, man. Let's get it popping. You know what I mean? I'm serious. Knicks is here. They're here, and let's go, Shaw Powers. This could be a great win tonight, man. They could pull that off. That really be a great win tonight. See them cats go out there and get it and play a real the type of game they've been playing the last 6 games. Could just continue this thing, man. And hopefully we go out there tonight and we get it popping for sure. Yeah, your microphone, fam.
Sorry, excuse me. The 2 other players that we didn't mention tonight, much today, was Jalen Brunson and RJ Barrett. Jalen Brunson has been holding his team down, man. Great acquisition that we got from to get Jalen Brunson. He's gritty. He plays through anything. You could break his leg. He might be back out there and a shoe boot tape wrapped up with a sock or something like that. The guy's just a gritty type of dude, man. And last couple of games he's been playing, has been playing way better defense, switching much better, getting out and contesting shots and stuff like that. Kudos to him. He's been, he's just been, he's one of our top 3 right now, man. And he's doing what he needs to do to, excite the crowd and get the team involved as well. And kudos to RJ Barrett. He's starting to find a shot now. He's starting to move sideways a little, lateral a little better. He's starting to drive to the hole and make majority of his shots now. Beginning of the year, he drived to the hole 5 times. He might miss 4 and make 1, but now he's making his shots going to the hole. He's commanding double teams now too. So he's finding his range and his defense is getting better, man. And with this team right now, with all these 5 guys that we just talked about, man, you put them out there together, man, and if they play this together basketball like they've been playing, man, it's gonna be a nice run to see what this team really can pull out and what they could do. Because when they play together, man, we got 5 guys, hypothetically, that could get at least double digits in scoring in the starting unit. Yeah. If you just saying Grimes could get 10 points and Mitchell Robinson could get 10 points, I mean that's 80 points or so in the starting unit. I mean that's a good way to go.
Yeah, real talk. Hey, let me ask you a question. Do you think what we're going through right now is sustainable? Do you think this thing is sustainable? I mean, the Knicks are playing damn good basketball. Do you think this could be the team that you see the rest of the year? Or you might think we just in a groove right now and then we go back the other way? Me personally, I think this is a team you're going to see the rest of the year. I just think they I think this is a team you're going to see. The way they playing basketball and the way they doing it, I think this is sustainable, and I don't see it changing that much moving forward, man. I think these cats are really locked in and focused, and then they got a set rotation. They got a set how would I say, a game plan that Tom Thibodeau putting out there in the coaching staff. And I think it's gonna be sustainable, Shaw Powell. I really do. What's your thought on that?
This team right now has came a long way, and we've seen how they played. Starting the beginning of the season. And couldn't defend the 3-pointers. Didn't want to pass the ball that much. Couldn't hit any 3-pointers and stuff like that. And we're starting to get good in those things now. Our defensive rating went from 26 to about, I don't even know, it's the top 10. I think it's 11, 12, 10, something like that. Our offensive output is still high in the league. We're killing teams down low in the paint. We're outscoring teams in the paint, almost every game. We're starting to get our 3-pointer hit now. We went from 29% maybe 2 weeks ago to like 30, almost 36%, 35.6, 5, 6, 7, something like that. So we're hitting almost 36% from our 3-point shot now in the last couple of games. I think it's sustainable. You know what I mean? There's nothing, and only, I mean, knock on wood, I don't even want to say it out of my mouth because I'm a real Knicks fan. I'm not even going to say it out of my mouth, but, once we make some moves and we may alter the 9-man rotation and stuff like that. But I see with the team that we're putting out there right now, aside from Obi Toppin right now, we're playing pretty good defense. Sims has come out there and played. One thing I can say about Sims, he stays on his feet. Once in a while he does get an up fake and he may bite for it, but more than likely, he stays on the ground because he knows that he has a great jumping ability. So if he stays on the ground and you do go up, he has a greater chance of trying to block your shot than to get up fake. But he still gets it done. So with that being said, I think that the defense itself can maintain itself. We may still, we're not going to go. Well, how many games we got left? So 50-something, 60 games. We ain't going 60 more games of not winning. But I think we have a better chance now with the defense more implemented that we can sustain what we have right now. We may have some games that Jalen Brunson is not hot, or Julius Randle is not hot, or RJ is not hot, where we lack an offense and we may have a chance of losing the game, or maybe even 2 or 3 of those are big three being down. But overall, I think that with the way they're playing the ball, the way Tom Thibodeau is sending the schemes out and stuff like that, you will not see. I don't want to say a blowout game, but I don't believe that the way the team is playing defense right now. I don't think we'll see. If we see a loss, it won't be by many points.
Yeah, real talk. You look at their numbers, man. At 5th in minutes, they 10th in field goals made. They 3rd in field goal percentage against the NBA this year. 3rd.
See what I'm saying?
Look
at all top something numbers.
Yeah. Look at the 3-point percentage, 5th. We was abysmal early in the year from there.
Fact.
They locked in, man. Now you got to give them their flowers. That defense is locked in. Field goal, personal probably only 10th. So they really call the havoc down there, man. They're really playing good basketball. So salute to them guys for following Tom Thibodeau's game plan, which he's a different defense-minded oriented guy. They really holding it down on that end of the ball, on that side of the ball. So salute to the Knicks, man. They playing good ball, and we got to feel good about it. Salute to the chat too. Salute to all you guys and ladies and gents in here coming in the building. Salute to the chat. Cash out day. My brother was popping. Salute. We in here, man. Knicks Real Talk Game Day, man. Knicks in Indiana in Hoosier Land tonight. Go down there and try to get this another victory. Get 7 in a row, 17-13. We move 1 game up over the Philadelphia 76ers. They off tonight. They 16-12. We 16-13. We win tonight. Knicks be 17-13. We be sitting at the 5th seed with 1 game in the loss column behind the Nets and everybody. So it's pretty good. They really holding it down, man. So to the Knicks. But I'm excited about tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited about the Knicks tonight. I'm excited about the Giants tonight. I'm just excited about New York sports in general, man. The metropolitan area got it popping. But the Knicks is that team right now, man. So let's would be beautiful. It would be a great Sunday, my brother. Who you telling, man? Shoot to you, cash out. I think the Giants going there tonight, catch out and play hard. I think Daniel Jones, this is probably one of the biggest games of his career, believe it or not. I think he's gonna go in there and get it popping tonight.
Thanks.
Yeah, I think he's gonna go in there and play some good ball. I think Shaquan gonna get loose tonight. Washington got a stellar defense, but hey, your coaches got to bring in a better game plan. And if you can bring in a better game plan, we might can execute this thing and win. We'll see. It's gonna be a fun game tonight, 8:20 tonight, man. So let's get it, Giants. But yeah, man, for our Knicks right now, some of the best basketball in the association, longest winning streak in the association. What could you say about the point guard Jalen Brunson? With the certain of Quentin Grimes into the lineup, paying dividends in the backcourt. RJ Barrett starting to get in his groove. Randall just having a phenomenal year so far, and obviously Mitchell Robinson having a phenomenal year too on both sides of the ball for the Knicks. So I'm really excited about the way they're playing. We need this victory tonight. We really need it, man. Okay, go do you, my brother. Just be safe. And get on to your destination. No one's Nick, always Nick, where you can enjoy these things, these festivities today, man. Yeah, we got him, my brother. We got him. Mets had a good draw. Don't get me wrong. They had a phenomenal preseason too, man. They went out there and shined Rolden. They signed Judge back. Both New York, the Knicks. The Mets and the Yankees had a good off season when it comes to free agency. So salute to the New York team, man. Yankees. Yeah, they went and got some pitching. They got an awesome rotation down there in Yankee Stadium, man. they got a pretty good squad there. So let's see how it do. But yeah, Jarvis, it was all good, man. I know your boy Atlanta lost the shortstop, but it's all good. But before the Knicks shot powers back to the some basketball, man. We here. Just like Dewey Baylor said last year, we here. We really are. They're playing. They're playing, and it's time to continue this thing going, man. This is a good time for the Knicks to create separation. Hey, facts, G Child, 100% facts. That's what I'm hoping. That's why I want this game tonight. They got a good chance to do exactly what you said. Get some separation, because now after tonight you're going into MSG for 4 games at home, and let's hope that there's no distractions and they stay locked in. Man, they come out of MSD 3-1 this weekend with 4 games next week, going into Christmas Day against Philly. Knicks come out that thing 3-1. I'm good. 20-14, 6 games over 500. So that would be good, Shot Power. It's gonna be this. They playing though. They get to that 10 games in a row, and then the Philly Christmas game would be the one where you would determine that. So we'll see how it goes. But I think it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be a fun weekend for the Knicks. We're gonna be locked in on Knicks Real Talk. Me and Shah gonna be in the building. Make sure we bring y'all the content, and I'm getting y'all amped up, man. Salute to the chat again. Y'all make sure y'all run them up with a thumbs up, man. We in here popping today, man. And let's talk about this thing. We got another hour for the Knicks going there, and not an hour, but a half hour almost. Knicks going there and get their thing popping tonight and get this W. So let's get it, New York Knicks. Let's get it popping tonight, Shot Powers.
Yeah, man. Push that pace. Tonight is definitely a night for us to rebound. We definitely, no question about it, have to rebound. We have to limit them to 1 shot. And offensively, if we miss, we need to grab some rebounds and get some good get backs. So that is one of the big things tonight, aside from pushing the pace. And also, we need to get back at that free throw line. I hope RJ Barrett turns it around a little bit tonight. He had an off night shooting from the free throw line. I think he missed 5 or 6 from the free throw line. Would probably push him into almost 30 points again. What he had last game, 27?
27.
Yeah, so that had easily pushed him into 30. You know what I mean? So get back at I think we shot 12 of 23 or something like that, somewhere around those lines. So we need to get those points. We need those points. Those points help win. Those are winning point basketball games. Glad we won that game by what we did, but we should have had an even bigger win if we'd have hit 22 or 23, or something like that. So let's get back to hitting those free throws, because we get to the line. Man, this team RJ gets to the line about 5-6 times a night. Julius Randle gets to the line about 4, 5, 6 times a night. Jalen Brunson 2-3 times a night. You know what I mean? So with those guys making it to the free throw line, we need to hit more and more of them. So let's see what happens tonight, man. I think we are a bigger team, like you said earlier, than this team. And I think with our reemergence of our defense right now, we have a great chance of really putting it to this team right now. They're right under us. I think they're not too far. We're all right around the same numbers. So we need to, I forgot who said it, but we need to distance ourselves from some of these guys that are under us, give us some breathing room. So, it's just a case if we falter and slip, with the defense, or can't hit a basket, that we could come back in the next game.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah, the Pacers is 8th in association, guy. They 15-15. We 16-13. They in the 8th spot. And we sitting right there in the 6th. So that Shaw Powell 100% right. It'll be big to get this game tonight, man. And get them an L to put them under 500. Give us 4 games over 500. And then obviously, you got the Hawks and the Miami Heat creeping up behind us. They 500 basketball right now. They've been playing pretty good. So, but we got some games on the doctrine that'll make a difference in what we're doing tonight too. So, let's hope that some of them teams can take an L tonight and help us out. But right now, I can't front, man. RJ Barrett, ladies and gentlemen, the last 5 games, RJ Barrett been killing it. RJ Barrett the last 5 games, 37 minutes, 23 points a game, 6 rebounds, almost 3 assists, shooting 43% from the floor and shooting 44 from downtown. Killing it. And like I said, he wouldn't have fouled out the other night. He down to see shooting 73% from the charity stripe. And like Shaw said the other night, he missed a couple that might have brought that number down a little bit. But overall, 29 game Iron Man, 19 points a game, 5 rebounds a game, 3 assists per game, shooting 41% from the floor and 31 from downtown. But you can see them numbers starting to creep. And he's shooting overall 76% from the charity stripe for the season. Him and Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle have been Iron Men for the Knicks. And Manu quickly, they all played 29 games. They've been Iron. They've been Iron Men. They've been playing every night, playing every game. So that's good to see them 4 guys about the only ones that played every game this year for the Knicks. But them 4 gentlemen there, you got to salute Jalen Brunson with all the Knicks and bruises he taking, and he's still getting out there, getting up off the floor, grinding. This is how bad these cats really want this thing in New York, man. I think these cats want this thing, man. You can see when the determination in people by the way they do things, and I just think that this team is locked and they determined. They like, listen, we trying to get this thing done, and I like the energy that's out there in the New York Knicks team and everybody in the organization. You know, we had our president of basketball operator, all of them in Chicago, 2 games in a row in Chicago. You know what I mean? Right there sitting in the front row, surveying the landscape, and see what's out there. They working too. So it's a good feeling to be a Knicks fan and just a Knicks organization in general. Winning cures everything, and right now the Knicks are winning. So that's why I ain't got too much negative to say about what. Well, you can't say nothing negative about winning. Okay, if you hit the lottery, you ain't gonna complain how you hit the lottery, as long as you hit that number. That's all that matters.
Word up.
You know what I mean? So, but I'm looking. They looking good, man. We gotta be thrilled, man. They play hard basketball for the Knicks fan base, and that's all we can ask. Shot power. We just want this team to come out there and be aggressive every night. And right now, they're not letting us down. Quentin Grimes, Deuce McBride, Jericho Sims, Harkenstein when he on that night. They playing their roles, man. They come in there as a second unit, and the cats they holding us down, man. Quickly, all these guys, man. So salute to them cats for getting the popper for sure.
Yeah, the guys has been playing basketball, man. Hartenstein, he how can I say it? Love and hate. I don't want to say hate to be so stern, but he still gets out there and gets you 7, 8 rebounds. He still gets out there and gets you 5, 6 points offensively. He goes to the board and gets some of those rebounds and knock them back in. He's always diving on the floor. He doesn't do as many ticky-tack fouls that he did in the beginning of the year. He still does them, but not so much as he did before. So he's not a real athletic jumper to block shots, but he can block a shot. If you give him a second to jump, he can block the shot. So his defense sometimes is shaky depending on who his opponent is, but overall he's been playing pretty decent basketball, man. Sims as well, man. Sims is whatever little minutes that Sims get out. Sims is coming out playing a power forward position right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He's coming out playing a power forward position, snatching alley-oops and scrappy with the rebounds and offensive rebounds. So we got a good group of guys right now, man, and how they shake this team up. Coming towards this trade deadline, and now that we're past December 15th, there's some guys. Let's see what happens. I like the way the Knicks put this team together now. They're starting to really come together. Tom Thibodeau has grabbed the reins, and he put his players that he wants to see in there, and we're looking good for now. Let's see if we can continue to stay on that path.
Yeah, and I'm going to highlight another brother on the Knicks, man, in the last 5 games, Mitchell Robinson. The last 5 games, Mitchell Robinson, 27 minutes a game, 8 points, 10 rebounds, 1 assist, 1.6 blocks. He got averaging 1 point, almost 2 on the season. Field goal percentage 66%, shooting 100% from the foul tech. So Mitchell Robinson dropped 2 in a row. But he's been playing some good basketball, anchored the New York Knicks defense in this run that we've been on. Salute to Mitchell Robinson, man. He's really been balling out for the Knicks, holding down in that center spot and keeping everybody honest from the other team. And I like what Mitch is doing right now. I really do, man. Lewis Luck said the Knicks are turning the corner with the draft of Mitch, Sims, Grimes, Dude, Facts, my brother. Real talk. And they hit on him. You got to give that. I think that's 100%, Lewis. You got to give Walt Perrin and all this Scott Perry and God they credit. They hit on Grimes. They hit on Mitchell Robinson. They hit on all these lower draft picks, like you said. Mitchell Robinson was a 36 pick, second round. You know what I mean? Grimes, what 25th, some of that nature. Quickly 23rd, 26th. Deuce McBride 38, Jericho 758, and all of them paying dividends. That's and so much as we may think that the Knicks organization not focused on developing these young guys. Look at all of them. All these cats that they drafted, literally. Think about this here. Right now, because of Deuce McBride playing, all of them playing on the Knicks, starting playing in that rotation almost. Every one of them Knicks that they drafted that Lewis Luck put up there, all them young cats is literally in that rotation. Mitchell Robinson in there, RJ in there, Grimes, Quickly, Obi was in there. I mean, and I think that says a lot about for all the naysayers about they don't think the Knicks is they not drafting well or they got an eye for talent. Walt Perrin got an eye for talent, man. So give him his flowers, being able to do that, and they all getting money. That's why I think obviously Quentin Grimes going to get his money. They get their money. You might got to, I think the Evan Fourniers and the Derrick Rose, all that money get up. And maybe that's why they don't want to sign Cam Reddish, because they want to give it to the guys who they drafted. You know what I mean? And so far so good. That's look like they would have been doing. They rewarding these cats, man. I can't say enough about the way they holding down in the front office, man. They showing loyalty to these guys, and I'm happy they showed loyalty to Tim when everybody wanted to run them out of here, man. We just can't have a turnover a lot. Too much turnover is not good for no organization, no matter if the Knicks or anybody, or even if your own business. You can't keep firing employees. Then you ain't gonna have nobody who master your system and make it better for the product. And I think the Knicks did a good job of that.
Say it again, Devon.
You know what I mean? They gave Frank Ntilikina the opportunity for a year. They gave Knox the opportunity. They gave the guy opportunity to try to perform. It just, you know what it is. They couldn't make it happen. So right now they're doing pretty well, man. That's not undersell what they're doing there, man. Let's see how it goes. But they all on rookie contract. That's what I like about so far. Shy Powell quickly still on a rookie deal. Grimes still on a rookie deal. What's his name? Quentin Grimes, Deuce McBride on the rookie deal. Obi on his rookie deal. They extended my man Jericho Sims to a 4-year deal, but them cats still on their rookie deals, man, and they producing for us. So I think that's pretty cool. We got to be honest with you.
I mean, that's the best thing that you can see right now with these guys that we, Tibbs is playing the young guys. You know what I mean? These guys to him are not really young guys because he's coached them already. He's playing the IQs. He's playing the Deuces now. He's playing the Grimes. All the people that we chatted about, early in the season, last year that we wasn't seeing, we're seeing these guys play right now. All the players that we see right now, that have been drafted by the Knicks are playing basketball right now, and kudos to them. You know what I mean? They really. Let's see what they could do. We have 22 picks coming up after this year, and let's see if we can build stronger for this team. You know what I mean? I don't know if we're going to look for no point guard because we got Brunson. I think we got a lockdown on the shooting guard right now at Quentin Grimes. I think our small forward is our starting point small forward right now. RJ Barrett is a lock. And Mitchell Robinson is a lot for the center position. And we still have Julius Randle. And I think the way he's playing right now, playing all in with the team that he's on right now, we may see Julius Randle another year after this. You know what I mean? So let's see what we could do, how we could build this roster, and make it a little stronger. We need a couple of things, but we have some time to pick them up, and it's not too many players coming out this year. Maybe some disgruntled players. Let's see what happens, but let's stay smart and don't do no stupid decisions, man. And that we as a Knicks fan, you used to see in the Knicks sometimes make some stupid decisions, and I don't think this front office has done anything that have really, a couple of things you wonder, but after the dust settles, you kind of see where they're trying to lead the team. So far so good with the front office. The team is playing better right now, and push that pace, grab these rebounds tonight, hit these free throws. I think we win this game easily tonight.
Yeah. I think we on it. We locked in right now. We locked in no matter what you can say. Just like somebody in the NBA won 5 games in a row. Memphis just won 9. And they lost, and now we ahead of them. But listen, man, on any given night you can lose a basketball game. But right now, you got to feel positive and optimistic about the way we playing. We could lose tonight if you ain't focused. You could lose tonight. But I think this team is locked in, and I think that's what I think the point. For me is that The Knicks could after this winning streak mess around and lose 5 games in a row. You never know. You never know. But as of right now, the New York Knicks is locked in. They are locked in. They're playing winning basketball, and they starting to figure this thing out a little bit more. RJ not being able to play all summer because of contract situation where, normally he could have been playing with Team Canada, playing organized basketball, getting in the rhythm, but he couldn't do that because he was in the contract year. He wanted to take a risk of getting injured and mess up your money. So obviously he didn't have a summer to really get into a flow. And now that he's getting into the flow, it's a different thing down there. And Julius Randle playing like 2020-21. Julius Randle, the acquisition of Jalen Brunson, can't sleep on that. Them 3 guys, man. You can call them mid, whatever you want to. Them 3 guys right now, Dan, they're putting up 20 points a game in the NBA on one team. 3 dudes literally putting up 20 points a game in the NBA on one team. So I can't complain about too much, man. And what happened, Quentin Grimes coming in there, starting to get into his rhythm, he finally got his foot under him. Big shot maker with a 3-point shot, could put the ball on the floor. You got to kind of be giddy about what's going on now, man. So let's hope that we continue this giddiness, and tonight we get out there and do 17 and 13. But nobody had the Knicks projected to go to be a contender, and we're not even talking about the Knicks being a contender. A lot of us had the Knicks talking about a playing or not, whatever. So the Knicks ain't expected to win a championship. But I tell you what, I like the way they starting to move towards that trajectory. Because listen, now if this team come out there this year and get to the 6th seed, and knowing that you got all the assets or whatever to bring in a player if you need be, or players to help the Knicks out to be a little stronger going down to the end of the season next year, then it's on and popping. They're in a good place right now. Let's just hope that they can continue doing what they're doing, keep building off what they're building off of, playing hard on both ends of the ball, 48 minutes up and down the floor, defending putting the best defense on the forefront, letting the ball run through Jalen Brunson and them guys, and everybody getting where they fit in. And then you'll see it, man, because it's not about we don't have superstars, but we got players who are a whole team that will equate to making up for superstars. We don't have KD, we don't have LeBron, we don't have Giannis, but we do have a good
talent.
We got talent. We got a good team.
We got talent.
Yeah, we got a good team. We got a team of talent, and then now you start to see it come to fruition. And let's hope that it can just keep the maturation keep going until we're ready to bring in that another player going to help get these guys over the hump. But in the meantime, I like where we at overall from the way we playing basketball. Let's see if we can get it tonight, man. Cats are playing good basketball in New York City, man. They playing gritty. And Jalen Brunson and RJ them starting to hit the 3-point shot. Julius Randle been doing it for the most part. Now you got Grimes coming in knocking down threes quickly. Hopefully he get it going, and we never see.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, Devon, man. I've been saying this, and I'll say it again, man. I want the team to be good. I want us to be a good team going forward. You know what I mean? I want us to, play aggressive, play to win every night. I want us to be a good team. Overall, and after this year, I want us to be a team that strives to be perennial. Every year you look to see the Knicks in the 5th or the 6th position, gritty, hard defense, always, someone can always go off any night. One of the players can go off at any night. That's the type of team. I want us to be back into that namesake, where we could talk about, we got Milwaukee and Brooklyn and New York Knicks. That's the conversation I want to keep us in. So before we could do that, we have to be good. So once we start playing this good basketball that we've been playing, I believe as a Knicks fan that we have a chance of being a good team this year, and that's what I'm striving for. I'm the way the team is playing right now. I think we stay somewhere around this 5th, 6th seed. You know what I mean? And if for some reason that we fall off and we drop to 6, 7 for something like that, where it's that quote unquote like playoff style of basketball, I still think we have a great chance of contending. So let's see what happens, man. This is a big game tonight, man. I think we come out here and we beat this team, push the pace, grab the rebounds, and hit our free throws. I think we win this game tonight. 116 to 102.
That's a good score right there. That's a good score. 116-102. Yeah, I think they definitely gonna be in their bag tonight. Like I said, there's a talented team down there in Indiana. But I don't. I think because they're a little younger than we are, they're not where we at when it comes to experience wise, and things of that nature. Like you got Miles Turner and Buddy Hill there, but other than them two, they don't have a plethora of veterans to kind of guide them in tight situations. Maybe, but I just think the Knights bully ball them tonight. I think it's going to be overpowering. I think it's going to be straight downhill. Halliburton nice, Hill nice. They good players, but I think the Knicks is going to they domination from a physical standpoint tonight is probably going to propel them in that game. I just think they don't got nothing. I don't think Jalen Smith got nothing for Julius Randle. I don't think whether it's Duarte or whoever, they ain't got nothing for RJ Barrett and I just don't think that Halliburton's defense is going to have an effect on Jalen Brunson. And I think Miles Turner, you wouldn't say him and Mitchell Robinson will wash. I think from a rebounding standpoint, Mitchell kill him. I think if you Miles Turner not knocking that three down at a clip that you hope, but I do think the domination on the boards, Mitchell Robinson beats him all the time because he's not a great rebounder. So I think Mitchell Robinson definitely win that matchup, and that's what we've been banking on this year. Is our offense rebounding been pretty special with Mitchell Robinson. So second chance points is a must because of Mitchell Robinson getting them offense rebounds, kicking the ball back out to whoever, and I think that's what's propelling the Knicks to even be a better team than they are. Is that his offense rebounding is amazing. Cruz got 125, 106, 118, 81. Francisco. I ain't mad at you for that, bro. Either or 71. I ain't mad at him like that, man. But yeah, me too, man. I like him too, man. I want the Knicks to get Smith for one time, May 4th. I like Jalen Smith coming out of Maryland. I always liked that dude. I like, man, the Knicks can get that cat. He gonna be prime. He gonna have a good future in the NBA, man. Cat can get down for what he do down there at the 4, and got a league of leap, got skills. Yeah, I like Jalen Smith myself, man. I'm hoping that his career keep going in the right direction and keep moving forward. But rather tonight, I hope he get 0 points against the Knicks tonight. But I hope he don't do nothing against the Knicks tonight. But moving forward in his NBA career, I hope he get it because I like him. East Coast cat out of Maryland, he holding it down, man. Salute to Jalen Smith. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to Nate. I'm gonna go tonight 120, 105. A little under ship with shot there, a little over from. One defense, I do 120, 105. Knicks moved to seven games in a row. 4 games over 500. 5th in the Eastern Conference of Philly not playing tonight. I take that all day, man. I take that all day. So let's go get it, New York, man. Salute to the chat, everybody. D. Ross, May 4th, E. Gibson, Francisco, Men, Will, Cruz. Cruz was popping, my brother. D. Cool, everybody, man. Salute to the Underground Scoop. Underground was popping with you. Thank you for coming in, fam. Appreciate you getting in here with Knicks Real Talk. Let's get a Divine Shot Powers. Knicks and Indiana, Hoosier country tonight. Gonna go down there and try to get a victory, man. And I think we do. Linda Ling at 114. I like that. 89.
I like that one too.
Hey, later they hold them under 100 points. Oh my goodness. that that defense is locked in. They've been doing it lately. Ain't too many people scoring 100 on us. So that would be pretty nice to see that. Absolutely. He gets it. That's what it's about right there. Get this win. Got 4 games at home, and we playing Joel and beating them on Christmas Day in the Mecca in the Garden. I think we beat Steph Curry list on Tuesday. If we win tonight, I think the Knicks gonna go into MSG on Tuesday and try to get that game, and then we go on to the next one. So I know it's only one game at a time. We don't want to jump the gun, but I'm liking what I'm seeing, for the Knicks, man. So, but listen, everybody has been on, man. I hope your football team won today. I always got to play tonight at 8:20. The New York Football Giants got to go in there and Washington and try to beat the Commanders, man. Let's see if we can get this thing and get this 8-5-1, sitting like 6 in a wild card in the NFL. We win this one now, we get a little separation, so that's going to help us overall, man. But let's get in New York, man. Y'all get you amped up, man. Get ready to get your pregame stuff popping off. Get your food, your nourishment, man. Whatever you need. Let's get it. Shot Powers, give me your last words, my brother. We can get up out of here and let the chat get ready to get settled in for this Knicks and Indiana game.
Salute to you, Divine, as always. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at. All you great minds in that chat, keep it coming. Push that pace, grab these rebounds, and hit your free throws. We win this game tonight easily. 116-102.
Yeah, real talk. Linda Lynn, you on point with that, G, man. Stand up. Let's get it popping. Yo, listen, man, it's been a pleasure as always. trying to keep this Knicks content going for all you ladies and gentlemen, man. I know it's a lot of places you could be, but you're in here with us. We appreciate y'all. You already know what it is, man. I'm looking forward to the game tonight. We'll see you cats on Tuesday, unless something happens between now and then. We'll see y'all Tuesday pregame, man, on game day, man. Knicks Real Talk, man. But for tonight, let's go bust them. Let's go bust them. Let's get this thing popping. Get on up out of Indiana. Get back to the coast and get ready to get locked in the MSG for 4 games in a row. Hopefully we can even stretch this thing going a little longer. So salute to the chat, man. My man Jarvis, E. Gibson, Will Cruz was popping. You already know what it is. Shout out my brother, man. Catch us. I got the baked mac and cheese. Oh my god, he about to get locked in. Go ahead, brother. Enjoy that. Real talk. Linda Lynn, thank you for coming in. Like I said, Jarvis Francisco, D. Ross, you know what it is. Made for. Appreciate you, my brother. E. Gibson, Underground Scoop. Thank you for coming in, man. Yeah, make sure y'all hit that like and keep it popping. Yeah, salute everybody, man. D. Cool, my man. Salute to you again. I don't want to leave nobody out. P. Nice, you already know what it is. Lewis Luck, salute to you, my brother. Jarvis, I got you. Once a Nick, always a Nick. Let's go in the building. All the brothers and sisters in the chat, man, to keep the show what it is today, man. Shirley Willis, thank you for coming in and being a part of the show. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like and subscribe, join the family, and keep it popping. Fabian, my brother, you already know what it is. Switchball, you already know. Jet for life, you already know what it is. Raymond Bentley, salute to you as well. Jermaine Royce and my man Jermaine Stewart, man. Knicks Real Talk, Divine, Shaw Powers, the chat. That's where it's at. Let's get it. Enjoy the game, man. We talk to you cats and ladies and gentlemen later, man. Real talk, man. Peace.
Let's get it.
Time for Divine Shot, KJ Events. This Real Talk's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. I'm on that Friday night Nick shit, dripping in Nick shit. Up in the world, most famous arena with a click. That's the conglomerate. The Knicks Real Talk is real prominent. I'm a bit like the Omicron variant, I'm dominant. Paying homage to the cats in the chat. That's where it's at. Cause I'm hearing that. You don't care for hyperbole, you straight facts. We interact with the mob, the gods. Up in the pod, the squad, the facade. The entourage be on the job by energy. 50 tripping and 10 books. As they cook my game plan, let my brand for loot and pursuit. Going hard like the New York City gritty committee. Cause that the Knicks we ain't always pretty, but we all stay giddy. And we embrace the fan base like the lake, Anthony Mace. We create the logo when there's hair space that appear like square space. Staring down on the Chase Bridge, look at that Knicks City drip. There's 50 Dexys on the court, looking pretty legit. I think true to the orange and blue. I thought you knew for him a few bars to shine like Star Divine on Mount Mars. Knicks Real Talk. Here we go, let's go.
Knicks Real Talk right here. I'm representing
Knicks Real Talk.
right here. Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
We here in the building.
Knicks Real Talk.
Let's get it.
Here we go, let's go.
Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Knicks Real Talk.
We here.
Here we go,
in the
let's go.
building. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, for real. Yes, sir.
Let's get it.